called tortilla.
Oh gosh.
It's all right.
I know, you came back always tastes it. Tastes nuggets from that.
Pretty tasty. Ooh.
Good.
So I went and done fruit with
I ain't got some kick.
He's got some what?
Kick.
Okay.
Pretty good though.
we were like hiking.
All right, spice lovers, y'all heard him. It's got some kick.
One other vegan noodle place I used to go to north in Fort Worth. That was the only one I saw. I was like, oh my gosh, here comes Fort Worth.
What's your first impression, G?
It's all right. I mean, I don't know what.
Okay. Well, he bit into it right away, so that's a good sign. Bit into it twice, rather. What's up, Veggie Outers? This is Elijah here. We are at Tiki Loco, and we're about to give them a review on a scale of 1 to 10 based on what we thought. So, let's see what everyone thought. Okay, Gail, what did you think of the food on a scale of 1 to 10?
I got I guess they call it zesty beef, tacos on flour with refried beans that I really couldn't eat. Too spicy. I mean, the flavor's not bad. The flavor's fine. I ate the tacos, but it was all a bit on the spicy side for me. So I'm gonna say an 8 because I know if you're into spice, it probably would be fine. I just take a couple off because it's a little spicy and I couldn't even eat the refried beans. I thought refried beans would be mild, but they're not.
Okay. And what did you think about the customer service?
They're short-handed, so it's a little unfair to be mean. The food did take a really long time to come out, but they're short-handed. But they're, it's a go up there and order and sit back down kind of a place. So there's not other than them bringing it out, I guess I'll say an 8.
What was the number?
8.
Okay. Because you got loud for a sec.
Yeah.
Okay. And what would you give the atmosphere?
I liked it. When I first walked in, I really liked the way it looks. It's very cute with the neon and the bright colors and all the ceramics and the lanterns. It's hot though. I'm going to take 1 point off for the heat, so I'm going to say 9.
Okay. And how do you feel about the price on a scale of 1 to 10?
I think it's about what you'd expect to pay at most vegan type places, so it's 5 to 10, I guess.
Okay, cool. Okay. So what you think of the food on a scale of 1 to 10?
Food on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say 7 tonight. I got something totally different than I usually do. So it was a departure. I went with a healthier option. But the Chipotle Ranch was actually really good. It's got a nice kick to it. And juices are always excellent.
Okay. And what would you rate the customer service on a scale of 1 to 10? Oh, she's got some thoughts, I can tell.
It's just different because it's not a restaurant where they come and serve you. So really, they just take your order at the counter and bring it out when it's ready. So, you know, it's just a different kind of vibe in that respect. So you just have to know coming in that that's what it's going to be, you know. But they're always super helpful and, you know, really friendly. So.
Okay. So what would you give it if you put a number value on that?
I mean, I would say 7 again, maybe. We're just gonna go
Okay,
with
okay.
7.
All right. And what would you give the atmosphere on a scale of 1 to 10?
I love the vibe, actually. I would say a 9. I just think it's super fun. It's super bright. You know, there's always these interesting things going on. So I really think it's fun.
All right. The 7 trend has been broken. We got a 9 in there. All right. And what would you rate the price on a scale of 1 to 10?
Price, maybe an 8. You know, I mean, you know, vegan food isn't cheap, and if they're using fresh fruits and veggies, like, it's not going to be the least expensive thing, but I think it's pretty reasonable overall in comparison to the other spots in Dallas.
Cool. Okay. Daisy, what you think of your food on a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to 10, my food was an 8. I got the Caesar chicken salad, I think, and I really like the ranch, the chipotle ranch dressing. I was trying something different as well. I usually order burgers, so I was like trying the salad. It was good. Yeah.
Okay. And what would you rate the customer service?
Customer service, maybe a, I don't know, they're really nice.
Hey, feel free to be blunt. You said, what was the number?
A 5.
Okay.
You know, but they were short staffed today, but the food came earlier than we thought, so.
Okay. And what would you give the atmosphere on a scale of 1 to 10?
It's a really good atmosphere. It's really hot though, so some fans would be really nice. But otherwise, it has really good vibes.
Okay.
So
So,
on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 6.
okay. And how about that price?
Price I'd rate it 8. You know, because they use fresh foods and they use fresh foods, so you know it's not cheap, but it's not too expensive. It's somewhere in between.
Okay. All right, Travis. What did you think of the food on a scale of 1 to 10?
Okay, the food, what I had, I mean, okay, what I originally wanted I couldn't get because they were out of some items. So, what I got, I give it like a 7.
Okay.
There wasn't like a lot of options available that was soy free. Like I like to keep soy at a minimum level of consumption. So yeah, I just say a 7. Period for the food.
Okay. And what would you give the customer service on a scale of 1 to 10?
There was no customer service.
Damn.
So what do I give? No service? A 5.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess this is the new era where restaurants are going to a self-serve model. I mean, somebody did bring the food out though, so yeah, we'll do a 5.
Okay. And what would give the atmosphere on a scale of 1 to 10?
The atmosphere is actually it's pretty decent. I like that it didn't have the music like just way too loud like some places. It's pretty spacious. I give it a 9.
All right. And how about that price?
I mean, for what I got, I guess it I give it an 8. I mean, I paid about $13. Yeah, I actually got full, so yeah, I'll give
Cool.
Hey,
Travis has a last remark.
these oatmeal pies, they go hard. I think they gluten free too. This is a highlight.
All right. So, G, what would you give the food on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would give it like 7.5.
Okay.
Well, my opinion is that like the fake chicken and cheese, they don't go together.
Okay.
Like, chicken and cheese, they don't really go together, and the fries, they need a little more like flavor.
Okay.
I mean, they're better than the fries I would make, right? But
I don't know about that. I can make some pretty baller fries, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
But for a restaurant, I mean, they need a little work on that. I mean, I'm not judging, it's just saying, but yeah.
Okay. What do you think about the customer service on a scale of 1 to 10?
Customer service, I'll say 10.
Okay.
They were nice, helpful.
All right. And what would you give the atmosphere on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'll give that one 10 also because I like the art in
I'll just do a big circle so people can kind of see what you're talking about.
yeah.
Okay. And what do you think about the price?
The price is alright. I mean, I'll say 9 out of 10. Probably a little bit bigger. It would be nice if they serve like a little bit more food. But
Okay.
mine was okay.
Ooh. Moment of truth. All right, David.
All right.
What did you think of the food on a scale of 1 to 10?
All right. So I had two. I think they were called the citrus chipotle chicken tacos with a corn tortilla. So my overall score, I would say 6. They were good, but to be completely transparent, they didn't taste like chicken, right? And I think that was one of the main things that I wasn't really like impressed by. The overall flavor was pretty good. Like the seasoning that they used was good. I would definitely have the tacos again, but I think they should just name it something different. Like I don't know why they would just name it as a chicken.
So the food was good, but didn't meet the expectations of mocking like a chicken taste.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also wish that they were like a little bit hotter, like just temperature-wise. Not like the spice was really good, but like my corn tortillas were almost cold when I got them. So it was like they just took them out of the package and then put the meat on top. So you can choose a side. I think I should have gotten one of the other sides because these are basically just like corn chips, right? So I was hoping it was gonna be like
something different.
Something different, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I also want to add, I did get a mango smoothie, but it came out green, so it was a little bit deceiving. I think they should also name it something else because it has kale and avocado in it. So when I think about a mango smoothie, I automatically think that it's going to be yellow, right? And mango is going to be the main flavor, but I could barely taste any mango in here. So like overall it was good, but again I think they should rename it or think about renaming it.
Okay, so maybe marketing needs a revamp.
Yeah.
Okay.
The smoothie was really good though. I liked it. The taste of the tacos was good. So I think I would stick with a 6 for the food.
Okay. What would you give the customer service on a scale of 1 to 10?
I think it was pretty good. So I do have to add in there that when we first ordered, they said it was going to take a while. So they said 45 minutes to an hour wait, which I think is like almost unacceptable for a restaurant, right? Like once you're actually seated. So maybe they just said that because they didn't want to like disappoint us if the food was taking really long. So we were already expecting like 45 minutes, but they actually got it out faster. It was still quite a bit of time though. It was like officially 28 minutes from the time when I ordered up until when I got my food. But the people that are working here, they were really nice though. So like they weren't rude at all, even though we have like a big group, which I think I definitely appreciate that. So I would give the customer service a 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you give the atmosphere on a scale of 1 to 10?
All right, so atmosphere is really good. I think they definitely did a really good job of decorating the place. Like it has a consistent theme. Like when you come in here, you definitely feel like tropical vibe. I don't know if the heat is supposed to add to that tropical vibe because
If it's going to be mentioned, this would be the place. So
there's basically no AC here, so it feels like you're eating outside. There's one other thing that I was going to mention is the restaurant doesn't accommodate big groups very well. I think we got lucky that these tables were open like next to each other, but aside from that, we would have had to sit like at separate tables. So I think that should be part of the atmosphere category. So for that, I would give atmosphere a 7 as well.
okay. And how about that price?
All right, for the overall value for what I got, I definitely think the price should be lower. So the smoothie, actually I don't remember how much it was. I'm gonna have to check. I think it was like $10. The tacos were like more, I guess like kind of expensive. They were about $5 each. So tacos and then some chips, like chips are super cheap, so I think they should automatically be free, like whenever you just sit down. For 2 tacos, that was like $10. So overall value, I'll give it a 7.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give your food?
I would give it, can I say 6.5?
Okay.
Only because it was a little spicy for me, so I couldn't fully enjoy like the flavors of it just because it was spicy. But she did warn me that it still had a little kick, but without the spice, I might give it a 7.
Okay. And what would you give the customer service on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd give her, she was nice at the counter. I'd give her an 8. She actually took the time to explain about the sauces and the little pineapple salsa. She was actually very nice to answer all of my questions. I'd give her an 8.
Okay. And how about the atmosphere? What is that on a scale of 1 to 10?
The atmosphere, I'd say 9.
Okay. And how about that price?
The price. It's kind of in the middle. I'd say 8.
Okay. So what I thought of the food, there was a mix-up. I ordered one thing, I got another thing. So that will influence my opinion. I would give it a 7. The food wasn't bad, but I was expecting something else. And it didn't blow my mind, but it wasn't bad. So I give it a 7. Customer service, hard to measure. I'm gonna give them an 8 because there are some things I had issues with, but that falls more in the atmosphere. But as far as customer service strictly, the person that we had communication with, she was very polite, and I don't have like any issues with her. But she also didn't like blow me away, so I would give her an 8. Atmosphere, I'm gonna be honest. I gotta give y'all some brutal honesty here. It is hot as hell in here. It's been hot. Oh no. It's actually hot in here. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with the AC, and there's no like fans at all. So that's the problem. And the actual visual atmosphere looks pretty good, but like David said in his review, the tables, we just lucked out that they're available. They don't really have a way of accommodating the big group. Y'all seen some of our meetups where we've had like 20 or 25 people, so that could have potentially been an issue. I'm gonna have to give them a 6 on atmosphere. If there's like 2 or 3 points off just for the AC not working, that's a big deal. I mean, we're lucky we're here when the sun was going down. I couldn't imagine being here up today. And as for the price, I'll give price, I give it an 8 because it's about on par with what you would expect at other vegan restaurants. Not higher, not lower. So I would give it an 8. But with that being said, that's our review for Tiki Loco. Stay tuned for our next meetup when we'll decide what that will be. And check out www.theveggieouters.com and check out more reviews that we have on the website. Catch you next time.